Assalamualaikum everyone and good morning. Welcome to our series JOM SEMBANG TTDI with Naqi. Okay, I am basically your host. I am Naqi Amdaros. I'm a resident of Taman Tun Dr Ismail and I am also your neighborhood real estate agent. Okay, so this program JOM SEMBANG TTDI is basically where we are highlighting local businesses and individuals in our TTDI local community. So today we'll be featuring Puan Julia. She is the business owner of Q-Dees Taman Tun Dr Ismail. Welcome, Puan Julia. Assalamualaikum. How are you?
Thank you for inviting me. Waalaikumsalam. Fine, thank you. Tengah quite busy with the online classes kan nowadays.
All
Yeah.
right, that's good. That's good. Okay, Puan Julia. First of all, thank you for spending your time just to have this brief JOM Sembang session with me. Okay, tell us first about your background. What do you do for a living? And then, how has it been for you during this current lockdown? I think since last year, on a personal note and first on a personal note, yeah.
Well, I run Q-Dees. So since since MCO last year, initially we're quite busy because tak biasa kan with this Zoom classes and all that. So and also
Understood.
my children semua on classes. So actually my children lah yang banyak actually help me out on this belajar how to how to initiate the Zoom classes, how to because it's like MCO je, bam, we have to start all these classes kan. So kelang kabut jugalah, but alhamdulillah it went well. So yeah, so kena actually we have to belajar jugalah, we have no choice kan.
Okay, understood. So Puan Julia, initially, I think lockdown was March last year.
Yeah.
How did you personally take this on your personal life? Has it taken a toll on your personal life in terms of the lockdown, the current situation that we cannot go out, the kids cannot go out, all those kind of things? How do you? Yeah.
Well, it was like a year plus ago. Tapi my personal view on this thing, of course, we cannot control what happened on this on this issue, but we have to take everything positive. So we have to just see what is the positive things that we can do actually. Dah jadi nak buat macam mana. So we have to enhance what we can on the positivity. So macam for me, I love my children at home all the time. I can see what they do. They can. I have 3 girls at home, so it's quite good because they learn how to do housework. I don't have helper at home, so everybody is doing housework and they start cooking. So on my personal basis, it's quite good. It's quite good, and I can see my eldest. Dia SPM yang baru habis ni, so a lot of monitoring can be done in my personal view lah, in my own household.
Okay, understood. Yeah, because I have kids at home as well. In fact, for me, I have 5, so it's been quite crazy as well. Yes, you spend a lot of time with your kids, but when you need to do all the Zoom and everything, it tends to be quite crazy also.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, betul,
Okay.
betul. Okay.
So, Puan Julia, so basically, tell us about Q-Dees, and how long has it been established in Taman Tun, and how's and how's in terms of students, how many students do you have, things like that.
Okay. Q-Dees kat Taman Tun ni, actually I am the third owner.
Okay.
It has been in Taman Tun. A lot of people doesn't know because it's quite inside. Dia dekat lengkok Zabah. So it's not on the main road. So ramai tak tahu. But it has been in Taman Tun approximately about 35 years.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah. A lot of people tak tahu.
Okay.
And also when Q-Dees started, Taman Tun Center was one of the first. So
Okay.
it's quite old building, tapi we try to, you know, you yourself know lah, your children was there kan.
Yes,
Every now
both
and
of my
then we
children.
still
Yeah.
have to, yeah, it's quite costly, but we have to upkeep sikit lah. Every other year adalah perubahan sikit-sikit, you know.
Okay.
But anyway, so I have been managing Taman Tun Q-Dees for the past, this year is my 13th year.
Okay, that quite long.
Yeah, my 13th year lah. So
Okay.
alhamdulillah, last few years was quite good. I think we our benchmark is actually, I mean, our motto is, our benchmark is our children by the time they're 6 years old, they masuk our school Taman Tun 1 or 2, they can actually be independent in doing their schoolwork, they can read and all that. So yeah, so we have that reputation jugalah. I hope lah, insyaAllah kan.
I think
So
Alhamdulillah for my two elders, both of them went to QDs. Yes, it's true what you said. They are when they entered Darjah 1 and now come Darjah 2, Darjah 3 now. I think when they entered Darjah 1, they are very independent in terms of,
yeah,
you know, all the things that they study in QDs, their
yeah,
calculation, you know, their alphabets, their writing, kan. I think
and
QDs help a lot lah.
yes,
Yeah, Alhamdulillah.
that's what we want. We want the parents to be a bit ease lah when hantar masuk standard 1 kan, they can do their own homework. They're quite independent lah bila masuk the primary school. So
now you guys can prepare them with Zoom session as well. I think they are ready.
yeah. Now they are quite comfortable with the Zoom session. They can log in. They still have to do the schoolwork. They will submit their schoolwork through the Zoom. They will do all that through the Zoom. So yeah, they have to learn lah. And our teachers are quite senior. So everybody initially macam, alamak susahnya nak buat Zoom ni, you know, at our age susah sikit lah kan.
I understood, yes.
Yeah, we are not the generation yang yang guna komputer much. So but alhamdulillah my teachers now they can buat their own Zoom sendiri at their own home. So yeah, alhamdulillah everything is good lah, alhamdulillah.
Okay, alright, that's good to know. So 2 questions, just backtrack a bit.
Okay.
So March 2020 was the lockdown. The lockdown. So I presume you guys closed for a while.
Yeah, we are closed up.
Yeah, you closed. So how,
yeah,
in terms of reaction and future thinking, what was on your mind back then? Was Zoom a particular thing that you are thinking, or you say, we have to shut down, or how does it from a QD's point of view? Yeah, because fees already been paid. Fees already been paid, so there must be, I think parents assume that classes will be continuing online or some other ways. So in terms of your reaction, that's number one. Secondly, in terms of the teachers, in terms of how will they respond in terms of doing, if like let's say you plan to do Zoom classes, how will they respond? And lastly, what was the children's reaction towards all this? Everything was new for everyone.
Yeah, betul. That's really true. It's basically macam kelang kabut lah juga. Last year March, when we had to shut down, basically we have no option. Literally no option. Fees has been paid. We have no option of closing down. So I have to sit down with all my teachers, Zoom meeting juga, discuss. We do a lot of Zoom meeting lah with my teachers. How to manage the Zoom classes. The younger teachers can manage how to operate the Zoom. So at that time, we have no time to sit down with every teachers to ajar macam mana nak buat Zoom. So we actually open up the Zoom classes in our Q-Dees itself lah. Meaning I will do the Zoom, the teachers we teach. We have to share screen, you know. There's
I mean physically at the center lah. Physically at the center. Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yeah. So a lot of things I have to go to the police and make sure the teachers have surat
Clearance.
merentas tu juga. At that time boleh
course.
lagi. So we have to do all that. Macam bidang terjun lah, everybody bidang terjun. Have no choice.
Betul, betul. Okay,
So,
okay.
I have actually told the parents, I said, why don't you all try? Yang dah bayar tu, if tak suka, then we can postpone, we can bring forward the fees for the next month. But I told them, everybody masuk at least a week, try out this Zoom because we have no choice. So, Alhamdulillah, without fees taken, the 1 week, everybody masuk.
Okay,
Masuk, and
okay.
also the good thing is, Alhamdulillah, Q-Dees provide Zoom, what do they call it, a hub. So we actually teaching the student and sharing Q-Dees program through the hub. So macam they are in the class, but they are looking at the screen with Q-Dees program, the one that we teach in the classroom on our on the Zoom lah. So we are sharing the screen.
All right, okay, that's good.
Yeah. So it's not just the teacher with the book and explanation, with the sharing Q-Dees program juga. So parents, children pun sukalah pasal dia orang dah biasa dengan our program kan. So after that, Alhamdulillah, it went well.
So initially, you offered the Zoom class. So you offered the chance for parents to withdraw from Q-Dees if like they cannot do physically, and then you offer the Zoom class. Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
How was the take-up rate in terms of Zoom? Is it every parents agree, or you have some setbacks as well?
Oh yeah, of course we have some pullback parents juga lah. We understand because not enough devices.
Betul.
A lot of parents pun, not very keen on this Zoom way of teaching lah, isn't it? So
definitely.
They don't. That's why I offered, come and have a look and have a few session. If your children boleh, then continue. If your children memang tak boleh, some children quite hyper, tak boleh nak duduk, I said you pasang je. At least if the children can listen, they actually, kalau tak 100%, they can understand 30%, that is good enough rather than not having anything.
Totally. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
all right.
If some parents yang tak nak buku, we said, okay, no need to buy the books. At least we want the children can actually listen. Kalau tak half an hour, 15 minutes, that is good enough. At least they are listening to the teachers kan. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right. So that's parents. So how about students now? Because I know Q-Dees you have starting from 4 years old, 4, 5, 6, right? So tell me, did you start Zoom for all ages, or is it like 5 and 6 only, or all ages? Okay, so how was it? How is the reaction of kids from 4 to 6? Yeah.
No, we have 3 years old. We have 3 years
old.
Yeah,
you guys have 3.
Yeah, we have 3 years old. So what happened was, because the fees already paid, so we had to do for all levels, of course. Initially, we start at 3 because a lot of parents, the 3 years old parents ask, are we going to do Zoom for 3 years old? But we say, okay, we would try, but we don't know how is the response for the children, kan?
Yeah, true.
So we tried. So for 3 children, for the 3 years old, a bit susah lah. A lot of dancing, a lot of yelling their names, calling. So, but it was cute. But then kesian lah the parents, kesian parents. Because
the parents
are
have
really
to be there.
Parents have to be there, try to make them sit and concentrate. How can they concentrate? So okay, so we just do like two classes in a week, just to at least have some connection with the children for that 1 month. But ada juga parents yang still stay on with the classes. So they like the program, they like our teachers to interact with the children. At least adalah orang lain interact with the children rather than the parents at home je kan. So but that was last year. So we told parents it's not worthwhile actually. So this year we didn't do the Zoom classes for 3 years old lah.
Okay.
For 4 years old, they can actually concentrate. They actually, because maybe we had January, February, the whole 2 months for them to be in school, so they are um, they understand the program, they they know the program. So when we do the class Zoom, they actually sit and do their work. So yeah, and they love our 4 years old teacher. So now we have Zoom classes for 4 years old, about more than 10 students in the 4 years old
Okay.
class.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Alhamdulillah dia orang boleh lah actually. Because some parents cakap, tak boleh lah, tak boleh. I said, no, you try first. If we have 10, that means the children actually boleh. We cannot just think that, lah, 4 tahun ni kecil sangat, dia mana boleh duduk lama-lama. No, they can. If they're interested, they can.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, 5 and 6, okay lah, they are used to it. They are quite independent in their Zoom classes and their work. So yeah, that's good actually.
All right, that's good to know. So after 2020 happened, and now suddenly we thought 2021 should be okay, a good year, because initially during the first few months it was okay. So I presume in terms of subscription rates of students going to Q-Dees in 2021 had been better compared to 2020, or how has it been?
Okay. Actually, last year and this year about the same. We don't. Initially, masa last year MCO started, we had a lot of dropouts because parents are not used to it. So we had like 40, almost 50% dropout.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, really a lot. Masa tu, ialah initially middle of the year macam tu kan.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but towards the end of the term, it started to pick up because they actually see, because I posted in my Instagram and Facebook Q-Dees. So I want them to see that it's actually workable. And also I posted a lot of children, especially 5 and 6, because I think because they are listening straight, teacher's voice straight in their ears. So the concentration is actually quite good. So we find out that the children yang have a bit of attention problem, they actually they read better during the Zoom classes. Because concentration. So we find out that certain children, they are picking up quite good during the Zoom classes.
Okay, so it has been good for some of the students.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So, but Alhamdulillah, this year actually we have about maybe about 15% drop out lah since MCO baru ni.
Since May. Okay. All right. Okay. But your Zoom classes continue on still.
Yeah.
But they do have the but like dropouts, they do have the options to join back. Just like that. Yeah. Okay. All right.
They can just join at any time. Because we understand some financial problems.
Of course.
Yeah, and also most of it actually devices, because they have older children who needs to use the computer, and faham jugalah parents, alamak pening lah siapa nak guna device ni kan. So of course lah the youngest yang have to go, have to mengalah sikit lah kan compared to the older children. So yeah, it's okay.
Okay, totally understood about that. So like that's for children. So how I know with a drop off rate, it will definitely decrease down your revenues. Okay, so in terms of survival, Q-Dees Taman Tun, are you guys still surviving? Because you still have to pay your fixed costs on a monthly basis, because fees are your main revenues. So in terms of that current status, is it still in survival mode? Are you guys okay with good turnout rate for the Zoom classes, things like that? Can really cover the cost and everything?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. I mean, of course, since day one, since starting MCO, I actually trying not to cut the teachers' salary lah, because teacher salary pun tak banyak. So how much you want to cut to save the cost kan? So everybody pun have to, so that is the last that sampai sekarang alhamdulillah I didn't cut any of the teacher salary.
Okay,
But
alhamdulillah, that's good.
the good thing is, our landlord, they are very, Allah will bless them lah. They are very
Fully
they,
understand the situation.
yeah. So yeah, until now pun I still have to pay yang last month punya. But alhamdulillah they can, I can talk to them about how to split the rental,
Okay.
So that really helps lah, because Taman Tun punya rent is not cheap.
I know.
So that is the main bulk lah yang quite worrying initially. But when I cakap dengan my landlord tu, they understand. So they say, okay, never mind. Whenever the business picking up, then we can plan out lah the plan how to pay. So yeah.
I think that's a good thing that you guys worked out. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Landlord, for allowing Q-Dees to still operate. Yeah, because it's been part of the community for so long already.
Yeah, that's true. Alhamdulillah. And also, some of the parents pun, actually some of my children, their parents are not well off. So kadang-kadang yang minta diskaun tu kita bagilah kan.
Okay, that's good.
So kadang-kadang say, okay, if I cannot come for 5 days, I can masuk 3 days, you know how much. Because I have quite a few of the nasi lemak seller around Taman Tun, the, hantar anak, because they actually came to us and cakap, I want saya nak anak saya belajar kat sini sebab ada campur dengan all the races kan. So dia nak anak dia be in a better place lah, I suppose kan, with not compared to other kindi, we are not expensive lah. But yes, for me, I think I have to give and take lah, because not many places, especially in Taman Tun kan, mahal kan kindi punya fees kan. So yeah, insyaAllah we'll have here and there lah in Taman Tun ni.
That's good. At least the people of Taman Tun know, in terms you are very considerate in terms of because we need to understand, some people can only afford this much, and some people always want that physical interaction kan. But we have to live in the current world that we are living in. I think kids especially needs to adapt. So that's how it is going to be up until, I think it can be up until the end of the year kan.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah.
So we are currently running out of time already. So last note, would you guys have any two things lah, special promo or anything that you guys are doing to attract more students coming in? And lastly, what is your words of encouragement to other business out there? Who is currently, I think all the business are suffering from what we are suffering now. I think all type of business, Q-Dees, all jual nasi lemak, everything has effects. Yeah, give me your parting words and words of encouragement to all the people here.
Yeah, about the promotional, for us, it's quite difficult. We rarely do promotional because we are franchise. So whatever we do is actually is from HQ lah. So
understood.
Yeah, we can't do that actually unless promotional by HQ. Macam McDonald.
Understood. Okay.
So yeah, so we are very strict lah on that. About business.
Parting words to all the business owners out there.
Everybody, we have to keep moving on lah. We have to keep moving on, and we have to keep encouraging our colleagues, our staff yang tak confident. Macam of course my teachers yang tak confident buat Zoom classes because alamak I facing the parents. But we have to encourage them. We have to. That is basically what we can do. We can just make the best of the situation. Tak payah nak complain so much lah. As we have to be safe. We basically what we cannot control over the pandemic yang ada ni kan. We have to just follow. But as a business, we can only change our own mindset to continue our business and to serve our clients. That's all we can do. We cannot
I think
do more than that. Yeah.
I think that's the best approach you can, do in terms of the current
Yeah.
situation that we are in at the moment. Okay, thank you, Puan Julia,
Okay.
owner of Q-Dees
Thank you.
Taman Tun Dr Ismail. Thank you for having us. Thank you for taking a time in this weekend to chat with us. Thank you very much. Hopefully, your business prosper in the future. Inshallah, I think everyone will get out of this pandemic very soon.
Yes,
Hopefully,
yes.
inshallah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Be safe.
Okay, bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you.